here. I'm going to mic you up. Christiana Sin was here. She left behind a little bit of bronzer.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You don't have to sit on that side if you want. It's like not, you know.
She left her legs.
She was very bronze, and I was like, oh, wow. And it was cute, though. I liked it. I was like, oh, bronze.
How long are you in this room for?
I've been here. Okay, this is yours. New cup. My old cup. Okay. God, since like 11:30 was my first one here today. So, yeah.
Is Kinsey, are you going to be here tomorrow, or are you going to be in the meeting room, or are you got...
I am
you're
gonna...
getting away dressed tomorrow, right?
I'm going with my sister to try, like, she's trying on dresses,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to watch and be positive.
Kinsey is bumping her interviews back, so
Oh.
she's probably not going to be able to make it then.
Okay. Okay. Hi, how are you?
Good.
I'm here with Alexis Fawx. Fawx, right?
Yes.
I don't have my notes in front of me, but you're nominated for a ton of stuff this year at
Yes,
AVN.
I am.
What are you nominated for?
For Best MILF, Best Showcase. I have an all-girl showcase that's in it. Alexis Loves Girls. Best Actress for something that I actually wrote and helped co-direct for Pure Taboo, which is To Be Seen and Not Heard. Best POV Scene, Gangbang. I think it's it. Is that 5?
I think so.
I'm so bad. I remember my favorite ones, which is like the Best Actress in the Showcase.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're my favorites.
Why
right
is it
now.
your favorite?
Well, the Showcase, because that shows I was able to, when you're given creative control and stuff like that, so that shows not just the sex part, but hey, I'm also creative.
Of course,
so anything
yeah.
that engages you, I think you in all those different aspects gets me more excited. Also, the Best Actress, because that's a little bit with skill, not just, hey, I'm a MILF, I got big tits, and I'm over the age of...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like doing what you're told.
Not that I don't like whatever. I'm happy with all the nominations. I don't take it too seriously.
Of course.
I figure out of thousands and thousands of girls, I'm happy to be in the top 10 no matter what I'm in. But if I were to pick 2 of my favorite that I would love to win, it would be one of those.
Yeah, because it's actress. It's like it's acting. It's like it has more to do with your innate, like your skills and what you personally bring to the table. Not just like this is your type. You've been pigeonholed, in this. Not like it's a bad thing, but like you look a certain way and like, yeah. So that's really cool. Did you? It's interesting because it's like my boyfriend is like super into POV, and so I'm like, okay, what is so interesting? Like, why has this genre like exploded?
What, POV?
Yeah.
I think it puts the guy, or if it would be girl, I think there's not enough girl POVs out there.
No, there really isn't.
There's not. But I think it puts the guy in their shoes. So rather than seeing another guy's dick, they can pretend that
this is
their
dick.
extension.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with VR.
Yes.
Essentially, VR is a POV, but with like this reality to it.
Yeah.
And then also with VR, which is the very POV, you don't have the guy talking. So it really puts the guy in the guy's perspective. It's all about making the guy feel, again, it should be
like
also girls. But like,
you know what I would love? Yeah.
Makes the guy feel that they're the one who's getting their dick sucked or being fucked, or the girl's being dirty too, and it just gives them that feel.
I feel like my ultimate like female POV porn would be like a guy like first of all it's a day he gets paid, he looks at his bank account, he goes, wow, you watch him looking at his bank, like, and then it's like you watch him like POV taking out the trash. He's like going down and he's like all these
cleaning
like
the house,
home shit. Yeah, like look at him while he's mopping.
How do you look? I cleaned the house for you. I'm just like, yeah, it would be great if it was eating my pussy and just not a script that says eat pussy for 3 minutes. That's not enough.
It's not enough. Like, how do we communicate this? Like,
can you just make out with my body first?
Yeah, I just feel like it takes me whatever. It's like twice is the amount of foreplay as I think is like most guys think.
Yeah, exactly.
That they allow for.
It's not 3 minutes.
It's not. 3 minutes is like I barely got my shoes off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I wonder if it's because like if there's maybe like an ingrained homophobia, like because I feel like a lot of my fans, like comedy fans and fans of the show The Wet Spot, are like I feel like there's a little bit of like, oh, as soon as it's like there's a very fine line between like sex and porn. It's like, oh, that's gay. You know what I mean? Like I wonder if that's. Do you experience that a lot with like the men that you work with, like, or you just feel like, well, honestly, like if you're a guy doing porn, like there's so much that you have to be comfortable with, and I feel like I have like a new respect because it's like you have a crew of guys watching you, and to be able to like get hard, stay hard.
And like guys are visual.
Yeah.
You know, girls were not always visual. We're not like the dick ratings always make me laugh. I'm like,
ratings.
Dicks all look the same to me. Unless it's really creepy looking. You know what I mean?
Like, what do you mean dick ratings?
Well, so guys like to have their dicks rated, apparently. And I'm like, where's the book on ratings?
Wait,
like,
guys
what does a 10 mean?
Or all guys?
If it's too veiny compared to, like, not veiny, like, do I mark that down? Because I'm not a veiny chick, so I would probably I would give that a lower marking. Like, there's no manual on it.
Yeah. Like, a veiny dick is like a dick that looks like it's been working out, I guess.
Yeah, I'm like, are you lifting with that? Like, what are we doing here? And, like, guys will send me, like, hey, can I send you my dick? And can you rate it? And I'm like,
like random guys.
And then so my response is like, well, do you want me to be honest, or do you want me to blow up your ego? Because I'm really honest. So if I'm like, it's a dick, I don't even know what to say. Like,
random guys will send you pictures.
I can talk about pussy all day because I have one, and I think pussies are pretty, and they're all different. And they're like, oh, look at the flower.
Yeah.
Guys, dude, it's an appendage that sticks out of your body. It does weird shit. Like, it's squishy but hard. Kind of mushroomy, unless you got like the extra skin. Like,
do you prefer foreskin or no foreskin?
I think my boyfriend's no foreskin, which I really love his penis. But I think for certain acts, like I think like for anal, like on camera and stuff like that, I think having foreskin is a little easier.
I think because it helps. Yeah, it helps it going. I'm so intimidated by anal. Like, the last person I did anal with was like an ex-boyfriend, but only because he was like a really small penis.
Yeah, we'll always do anal if you have a small penis.
Like, yes.
So all you guys are like, my girl loves anal. No, bitch, you have a small dick.
She is saying something else. Like, her enthusiasm is like a relief.
I love anal with my boyfriend. He is fucking great.
He is number one.
Yeah. Sometimes I allow him to stick a finger in the other hole.
What do you love most about what you do?
I think the thing I love about what I do the most is really the ability to have the time to myself. So what I mean by that is I think anytime that you're in a position where you can create your own workspace, your own time that you work, you're also creating balance, which is going to lead to a happier life, which you're able to, it's given me the financial stability to do that. So I could be like, okay, I'm going to work this chunk in this month. It's not like I'm strapped down to a 9 to 5 and I have these restrictions. I mean, thinking about it makes me nervous. Not everybody wants that type of job. Not everybody fits that type of mold. I didn't. So to have that ability to kind of be able to say, okay, I'm going to work here, I'm going to do this, and then take that money and also invest it into other passions and dreams. Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
That's what's smart, and I think that's what like a lot of people don't do. They reinvest in themselves and their projects.
Now I'm like, okay, I'm getting a coffee off the ground. It's a lot of work. So if I had like this type of job where I'm like 9 to 5, pay cap, people work 25 days a month, and they're not getting paid any more or less. I can work 10 days a month and be like, well, I'm going to do this type of scene and that type of scene and da-da-da.
It's more efficient, you know? Like, you could you could slog, like, at your desk 7 hours and you're like, I only really worked, like, on Instagram, I worked, like, maybe 2 hours.
Right,
you know?
And also think about this. So I don't ever have a day off, right? But I'm working for my own dreams, which is a huge, huge, big deal. Like, it is a huge morale booster. It motivates me more than anything. Whatever I get out of it is what I put into it. So, like, on the lazy weeks, okay, whatever. On the weeks where I'm like, I'm all about it, great. You know, it's all there. And also an ability to make our own content now on such a regular basis. So now I have the ability, the strength of, I'm going to shoot for companies X amount of days. I'm going to shoot for myself X amount of days, and then I'm going to do my coffee this X amount of days, do my comedy show this X amount of days, split it all up, and then I'm going to create another business.
But you do comedy?
I host and produce a comedy show called Alexis Fawx.
Oh my God! I should have known this. Is it in LA?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I've definitely heard of it before.
Yeah.
So plug it. So the viewers this is obviously like a comedy and porn loving audience. So
Sweet. It's called Alexis Fawx. It is a cannabis-friendly kind of variety show. We have mostly comics. We also have a little bit of music because, you're high. You're going to get a little entertained.
Yeah.
We seshed before. We all seshed after. I seshed with people afterwards. So you don't have to be a star. You can be a fan. It's open to everybody. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully we're going to take it on the road to other places that are cannabis-friendly that allow us to consume. We don't sell any product there.
Okay.
And we just have a lot of fun. It's a really cool vibe. It's something like it's a little bit different than just people going out and having booze. It's like, for whatever reason, and maybe it's just why cannabis has always worked for me, is that it just opens up people for communication.
Yeah.
And it's like, instead of people being on their phones, what
like
I noticed
a
at my
part of
show, people actually have their phones away and they're actually laughing and talking and having like a community
Which is like, what a gift that you can give to these people, because the times where that's actually happening, especially nowadays, is like almost never.
Dude, you go out to eat and you have a family of 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever, and each person's on their separate phone.
Ugh.
And I'm like, like for me when I was growing up, and Grant, we didn't have all that. Not that I'm that old, but
no,
like, you know what I'm
we
saying?
didn't either. Yeah, I mean, just like
and I think like my parents probably wouldn't have allowed me to bring phone to the table, but
yeah.
Food time was whenever you had discussion time. That's when you brought up either great things or issues or whatever.
Yeah, like your family reconnecting. Because
you're breaking bread, and stuff like that. And you see that out. I think it's sad. Like couples, I'm like, why the fuck even go out if you're going to be in your phone? And I also might stand because social media is such a beast to us. And if we're not on social media,
the Instagram, like, they're fucking savage. I don't understand. I've been hearing it's like down to this one Indian guy who like had this. Like, it's his goal to, like, get every porn star off Instagram.
I saw that. Yeah, he was going after different people. But, I mean, just like, the shadow banning was, like, ridiculous.
That's kind of scary, too, because I know a lot of comics get shadow banned.
That's the thing. If I was a no-name escort, I could have my nipples and pussy hair out. No one gets in trouble. But because I can be Googled, because if you would go to my Instagram, just go to my Instagram. Take a look at it. It's Alexis Fawx Live. And tell me if it looks like a porn star. It doesn't.
It looks like you look like a regular person.
I'm like, oh, she travels. Oh, she likes this quote. Oh, she's this and that.
Yours is like, it's like wellness. It's like,
so I'm being shadow banned, not on my content, which I get it. If you're showing buttholes, fine, shadow ban me. But if you're shadow banning me just based on my name, doesn't mean, just because I do what I do, doesn't mean I don't have good qualities. And I think that is the underlying theme. Oh, she's a degenerate.
Oh, they're putting you in this box. Like, nothing else you can do.
I work for attorneys. There's degenerates. There's enough attorneys doing coke up their nose. It's ridiculous, and they're billing their clients for it, but I'm doing all the work.
Wow.
Tell me, but that's okay.
That's really crazy. And it's like, wow, it's just like who you are. And it's like,
it's just based on name. Because you can Google Alexis Fawx, so many things come up.
Yeah.
You can't tell me I'm being shadow banned on my content. I had an ad. It was a picture of a sun. A sun in Alaska. There was not even
buttholes?
There was
not one butthole?
Not even a human in the picture.
Alaskan butthole?
And I was going to use that as an ad to promote my page. They denied it. No reason was given.
Fuck?
No reason was given. And I'm like, I'm so
confused. That's got to be so frustrating. Like, how do you deal with that?
And there's not a person and it's a business account. I think if you're having a business, it needs to be set up in a sense that we have someone to call and like, okay, what am I doing so terribly wrong that you have me shadow banned? How do I get off of shadow banning? How do I promote my coffee? Because now I have real mainstream things. I'm not just selling my pussy. Yeah. I'm selling coffee. I'm selling a comedy show. I'm going to be selling CBD. All things are legal in these aspects.
What's your coffee called? Did you say it
High
already?
AF coffee.
Oh, High AF coffee.
So it's high altitude for coffee. It's not infused. It's a slick way of having Alexis Fawx in there without mainstream being crazy. Yeah. Good.
I'm going to buy some.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Try it. It's really good.
I just had I think Christiana Sin, she's doing these, like, she has these bath bombs that tighten your vagina. I was like, sign me up for 12. Not saying I'm loose. I didn't say that.
I'll say I am.
But I'm like,
get that O shot.
Yeah, I was just like, that sounds nice. And I was like, oh, is it going to turn my vagina into, like, Asian? Like, that would be nice. Like, just, like, tuck it all, Marie Kondo it away. Tidying Up is my favorite book.
But, what that does is it hinder me to do my other business. Yeah. Because now you're shadow banning me, and I'm starting to sell coffee.
That would infuriate me. And
it's very infuriating because it's stupid. I totally get it. Like, you know what, honestly, I don't want to be scrolling through and seeing assholes all the time either. I don't need to see a dick in someone's mouth. I know what you do for your living. Yeah. I can Google. I can see it right there. What would be, it's nice to see other things that other people are doing. I get it. You want to shadow ban because you don't want pussies and buttholes and, I mean, God forbid you got to be 21 or older to open this page.
Right. Right, and now they're starting to say...
If you can spend all this time on shadow banning, why don't you just make our pages like, okay, are you saying you're 21? Right. Are you saying you're 19? I'm fine with 21 because I do cannabis. Yeah. I don't really give a shit. Like, I'm happy with 21. But, like, if you could do all this, why not just make our pages like where we can say block you? Or like make it a little harder
they have for YouTube now. Yeah. Like, they're like, oh, are you... Because there's this new rule where you're like, okay, is this for kids or not?
I get asked all the time if I'm 18.
Yeah.
And if they could do that, then you can do it on Instagram. I think it's just bullshit.
How did you first know you were shadow banned?
Oh, you could just tell right away.
Really?
Yeah, because like with all the hashtags and stuff like that, you'll never come up on like the recents.
Oh.
I notice that sometimes I will now on certain ones, but also your numbers. Like with 1.6 million, and only only a percentage of 30% of people seeing your post.
So it's like you're used to a certain amount of likes.
And then if you keep fucking up, they'll get you down to 10%.
Wow.
So and then like so then like I could be posting something,
Yeah.
I could be posting every day, but you're never gonna be like,
see it, and you're like,
you'll
I'm
never
hashtagging up a storm.
let me
I'm
go,
posting
unless
all
you
the
go
time.
to Alexis Fawx or you have your notifications on, it's not going to. Also, recently, for instance, my PR, Tanya, posted something. It was a picture of just our faces. We were fully dressed.
Like a fucking LinkedIn headshot.
3 of us girls.
Mm-hmm.
And it was myself, the other girl, her, and I think XBiz was tagged in it. And it was on a story. And of course, I could share from other people's stories or other things. Won't let me share it. And it's like, I follow that person. So if I'm comfortable with it, more than likely the people that follow me are. But it's just another way of just think about it. That's a way of them sneaking shadow banning, because if I can't promote your stuff on my page to my followers won't know to follow you.
Wow. And they're probably thinking like, oh, like people want
They
to
know
collaborate
XBiz,
with
that's
you.
already plugged into their system. So anything with XBiz, anything with AVN, anything with
Wow.
a triple X in your name, anything like that, or they get to know your name, you're going to be shadow banned.
So I've already posted a couple things with hashtag AVN. Do you feel like I'm
How
on
many followers do you have?
Oh,
How
like
much of a radio?
7,000 on Instagram.
It just depends on your radio or where are you on that. That's why I said no name escorts. And I don't mean anything bad about it. Like, whatever. You can get away with showing your pussy hair and your nipples being out. Like, I'm sure you've seen them. And you're
Yes,
like,
of
how's
course.
she not being shadow banned? Or how's that even allowed?
Yeah.
You can't Google them.
That's really frustrating.
It's so frustrating. And if I would have known that, I probably wouldn't have put my my work name in my title, because I'm guaranteed if I didn't have Alexis Fawx Live in my Instagram title and put something arbitrary, AF Live.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Alexis Live, kept the F out, whatever.
What if
that wouldn't have cued in people? Because also cannabis companies, any cannabis companies that have cannabis written in their title of their company name, they're going to be shadow banned regardless if they're showing cannabis or in their thing or not. It's based on name. They're really, really, really. First of all, get your fucking kids off the phone.
Yeah.
Get them off social media. Maybe put a book in their hand. Teach them how to read.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
don't know.
you shouldn't leave it up to the social
Kick them
media
outside,
platforms to like
make them play in the fucking snow, rain, dirt. Let them hurt themselves, fall out of a fucking tree. Let them be fucking kids.
Push them out. Push them on the ground.
Stop babysitting them with a fucking piece of electronic material.
Yeah.
And
I think a lot of times like they're expecting these platforms to finish like the parenting.
Yeah,
and it's
I
like,
don't
no.
need to be. I don't need someone else's moral compass on my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Sorry.
That's
that
fucking
was a big
wild.
rant.
No, it's like it's really good to hear.
I'm hangry, so I'm like, fuck them.
Oh yeah, I mean, so it's like, well, what are the solutions then? Do you direct people to other platforms? Do you just at this point you have so many followers?
It's like, yeah, you do direct to certain platforms. So like how I've split mine up is like for Twitter, which we are still shadow banned, but you can get away with a lot more. That's where my scene updates go. Okay. I don't even fucking bother putting scene updates on mine. I won't even tag companies anymore unless it's like a particular photo shoot.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of being picked on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, fine, Instagram's just gonna be this, but obviously it doesn't matter anyway. What do? So play by the rules a little bit.
Yeah.
And you figure out interesting ways to plug your work.
Yeah, and hopefully, like maybe
I don't
there's
even put my OnlyFans on there anymore.
Oh wow.
Nothing.
It's like they don't even
The
get
only
that.
thing I advertise is the things that I know is better. Well, everything I do is legal, but
the tamer stuff, the coffee to cannabis.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, who knows, maybe there's like an app coming along the way that's like is gonna be maybe that's like there's a need for this now, like an app that's more catered to like
and then but how is that gonna ever come about? And then I think about this, is that then when you start putting yourself on all these different apps. For instance, people have like, okay, I don't have a public Snapchat. I only have a private. I don't have, first of all, I don't have the fucking time to do a public and private. I don't know how people do it. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't even like Snapchat that much.
Yeah, we're not 13. I mean,
no,
it's like
I fucking hate it. And honestly, I'm too weird and private. I don't want to have Snap in my face all the time. You don't need to know what I'm doing 24 hours, 7 days a week. You just don't. Not for the amount that you only want to pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't get all that.
You're paying $10 a month, honey. What the fucking do you want?
Yeah.
Like, here's a nipple. Go leave me alone.
Enjoy.
But you start spreading yourself out thin, and then it's like, then what do you have? 30 different types of income, great. But I like funneling them. I want OnlyFans to be, that's your hardcore content. That's a member site to me.
Yeah.
That is, you're going to get pictures, you're da-da-da-da, you can buy stuff, my Snapchat, oh, here's a little update, and so on and so forth. All paid. Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck, I don't even remember where I was going with this. But anyway, it was just, I think it just gets too spread out. And so, like, they have AVN stars now, too. Like, okay, that's supposed to replace Instagram for us. Well, there's a lot of people that aren't going to leave Instagram to go to AVN star. Because, you can also make that a paid site. So,
I think OnlyFans
is already there. And it's like,
yeah.
And then you got Pornhub, and then you got Model Hub, and then you got over here, and it's like,
it's like, there's only so many hours in the day.
I don't want to spend my whole day on the phone.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do.
Wow. Yeah, because it's like, you want to be out in the grass, too, fucking looking at a mountain, not at a butthole.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Or in the grass looking at a butthole. That's
Why
fine.
not both?
Yeah.
Instagram, we could do both.
Yeah.
Alexis Fawx, where can people find you? What do you want people to go to? What should people be focusing on for your brands, and where do you want people to go?
Well, if you want scene updates, go to my Twitter. It's at Alexis Fawx, FAWX. If you want to get to know me a little bit better, my Instagram is good for that. It has my travels, which is connected to my TripAdvisor now. So if you want to find out the different places I go, you can follow me on that. All trails, because I think it's really cool. I've gone to some really neat places. I would love to share it with you.
That is very neat.
Utilize that. Plus, when you're doing that, and you're also taking your work on travel, and you can do your content on travel, you can write off your old trips. And hotels and resorts, because of your name, because of the people that follow you on these different other, like TripAdvisor, start contacting you saying, hey, would you like to stay and do a review at our resort?
That's so smart.
Yes, I would. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. And a hot tub, please. Thank you. Alexis Fawx! Fuck
Yay!
Instagram.
Thank you so
Fuck
much.
Instagram.
Fuck him!